Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome to day 10 of the July Painting Challenge. As you can see here, I've got stuff still drying, but what I finished today was the Doctrine models that I had been working on. So these are the novitiates. So I have a second squad of novitiates, and then I have Togan and Cecilia, which is their unique. You can see Togan there is he's kind of a rude guy. And in the modern world, he might be sued for harassment for doing something like he's doing right now. But very fun model to paint. Really enjoyed doing it, and the model has a lot of character, but not for the easily offended. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I really want to do on this update is kind of give you my initial thoughts on the game Relic Knights, because tonight some friends of mine and I tried out our first couple of games of Relic Knights. So we played a couple of games. We played mostly starter stuff, Doctrine versus No Empire, and we played a few of the different scenarios. Yeah, just to get a feel for the mechanics of the game, the flow of the game, and obviously the rules. Now, let me just sum up this way, and you guys know that if you guys watch this channel, you know that I've looked at a lot of different skirmish systems. I'm a skirmish player, and currently my favorite game is Eldorado right now. I also love Anima Tactics and Super Dungeon Explorer, Blood Bowl. Anyway, Relic Knights, the game, is a fantastic game. It is all about I don't think I've ever played a game that's more about resource management and playing directly towards your objectives than this game. It breaks a lot of the conventional rules for skirmish games. In other words, there's no deployment zones, there are no turns, and the fact that there are no turns means that the action is just nonstop. It's an ever-flowing game, and you're encouraged to play directly towards your objectives. And really, like I said, this is one of the most resource management style miniature games I've ever played. Now, it does have a card mechanic, and the card mechanic is interesting when you compare it to something like Malifaux, because Malifaux, you think about flipping cards. In Relic Knights, you think about drawing cards. So it's really more, it's not so much the randomness of the cards as it is, you know, trying to craft that perfect craft and time your perfect turn. So it's also not really about killing stuff unless that's directly your objective. This game is about maneuvering. It's about managing your activation queue. It's about managing your Esper in your hand and your held Esper. And there's just a lot of nuances to the game that you are doing that are outside of your, you know, the basic understood power level between models. It is my opinion that when you first start playing this game, you're gonna be concentrating on what type of Esper you have in your hand. But as you start to understand how to manipulate Esper, how to time your attacks, how to build towards that pivotal moment in the game, you will be more focused on trying to build that hand and look for efficiency within held Esper, and also try to make your activations count better. So the game has a lot of depth in my opinion, in the right places. Now, you know, there's a list building component, but compared to a lot of other games out there, you can make do with a lot of just different models. There doesn't seem to be a completely useless models at this point. And granted, I've only played a couple of games, so just take that with a grain of salt. Also, I should point out that I am a ninja with the Ninja Division, so I volunteer for them to run these games. So I might be a little bit biased. But as a guy that has played many, many different skirmish games, I've got to say, this has got to be one of the most interesting, free-flowing, thinky games that I've played in a while. And it's fast, it's fun, the action is nonstop, and again, there's a lot to manage besides just staring at abilities at your cards, on your cards, and trying to line up the models with the best stats. This game goes far beyond that. And also, you know, the first few games, just understand that, yeah, you'll be focusing in on what Esper you need, trying to kill other models and so forth. But ultimately, I think if you dive into this game, killing stuff and looking for, you know, trying to attack every single activation is just never going to work for you. So, anyway, deeply impressed with Relic Knights. Can't wait to play it again. We played a couple of games and I'm like, oh, I want to look at this faction. I want to try this faction. I want to try this knight or that knight. And it just immediately intrigued me. And I can't wait to play again. I'm really looking forward to playing more games. Just got to wait for the rest of my stuff to come in. And until then, I'll just keep painting. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.